children, today we are going to learn 4th standard English grammars. Let's chapter number 3rd, subject and predicate. Chapter's name what? Subject and predicate. Subject and predicate. Okay, last video we learned what is meant by subject and predicate. Okay, now today we are going to see a sentences of subjects and predicate, and see what is meant by subject and what is meant by predicate once again. Okay, see, a sentence is made up of two parts. You know that sentences is made up of two parts, the subject and predicate. Subject and predicate. Okay, subject names the person, the place or the thing, and predicate says something about the subject. You know that subject means what? The names the person, the place or the things means subject, and predicate means what? Says something about the subject. Okay, look at the following sentences here. See, Miss Shanti is our English teacher. English teacher. Full stop. Now listen, see the second sentence. The cow and the dog are useful animals. Are useful animals. See here, look at the sentences. Miss Shanti is our English teacher. Miss Shanti. See. Then the cow and the dog. The cow and the dog. Now listen, see the first sentence. Okay. Miss Shanti is our English teacher. Miss Shanti is the subject and the remaining part is predicate. Okay. Means Miss Shanti is a part of sentence. Okay. Names of persons. So Miss Shanti is subject and is our English teacher, means these parts okay tell us something about the subject. So is our English teacher is predicate. Now listen, see here the second sentence. The cow and the dog. Okay, the cow and the dog is subject. Are useful animals. Are useful animals means the cow and the dog. The parts of sentences, names of animals. Okay, names of animals. So the cow and the dog is subject and are useful animal. Okay, they tells something about the subjects. So are useful animal is predicate. Do you understand? No, subject means what and predicate means what? See here. Miss Shanti is the subject and remaining part is predicate. Second sentence is the cow and the dog is subject and remaining part is predicate. Ordinarily, a sentence begins with subject, however, is in an interrogative sentence. Okay. Last video we see in imperative sentences. Okay, their subject is omitted, no? So, see, ordinarily a sentence is beginning with the subject. However, in an interrogative sentence, the the examples. For example, first, can he read Hindi? Can he read Hindi? HINDI. Okay, here is the question mark. Now let's see the second sentence. Who is your English teacher? ENGLISH. English teacher. 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 Okay. See then third number sentence. Do you love your friends? FRIENDS. Friends. Okay. Now listen, here is the question mark. Now listen, he, who, you. Okay. In these interrogative sentences or question are the subject. Okay. He, who, then you. In interrogative sentences or questions are the subject. An important point you have to remember is that in an imperative sentence the subject is generally missing. You see, okay, first video, do not talk loudly. But in imperative sentences, see, ordinarily a sentence begins with the subject. However, in an interrogative sentence, the sentence may or may not begin with a sentence. पहा, कधी कधी काय होतं, इंट्रोगेटिव्ह सेंटेन्स मध्ये सब्जेक्टनी सुरुवात होते किंवा होत नाहीये. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, सी हियर, कॅन ही रीड हिंदी. Now listen, he is the subject, no? Now listen, then second sentence, see, who is your English teacher? Means here starting with subject. But some sentences there are starting with not the subject. काय काय सेंटेन्स मध्ये काय होते, सब्जेक्टनी सुरुवात होते, तर काय काय सब्जेक्ट मध्ये सब्जेक्टनी सेंटेन्सची सुरुवात होत नाही. Do you love your friends? Now lastly there is the question mark. Means this sentence starting not with whose subjects. Okay, now listen, here is the subject, no, you. Do you love your friends? Means in interrogative sentence the sentence may or may not begin with a subject. Okay, we see no here. Now listen, in an important point you have to remember is that in an imperative sentence the subject is generally missing. Okay, now listen, first video we learned, no, the subject is generally missing, omitted. See here, do not talk loudly. Do not talk loudly. 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 Now, sorry, here is not the question mark, here is the full stop. Now listen, see the second sentence, read your lesson carefully. Read your lessons carefully. Now listen, here is the full stop. See then third number sentence, always be truthful. ALWAYS. Always be TRUTHFUL. Truthful. Here is the full stop. means see, an important point you have to remember is that in an imperative sentence the subject is generally missing. Okay, last video we see the subject is generally omitted, means missing. See here, do not talk loudly. Do not talk loudly. Lastly, here is the full stop. Read your lessons carefully. Full stop. Always be truthful. Okay. In all these sentences, the subject in each sentence is missing. Here is the subject is missing, which is you. Means subject is who? You. Now listen. Do not talk loudly means you do not talk loudly. Do not talk loudly means what? You do not talk loudly. Do you understand now? Here is the subject missing. So subject is who? You. Okay. The subject in his sentence is missing, which is you. For example, here, do not talk loudly means what? You do not talk loudly. Means here is the subject is who? You. Do you understand? In interrogative sentences and in imperative sentences, subject. See once again I repeat this. Okay, subject. The sentence is made up of two parts. Okay, sentence is made up of 2 points, subject and predicate. Okay, subject means what? Subject means the person, the place or the thing. Okay, subject means what? The person, the place or the thing, and the predicate. Predicate means what? Predicate says something about the sentence. Okay, predicate says something about the subject. Okay, subject म्हणजे काय? एखाद्या पर्सनचं, प्लेसचं किंवा थिंगचं नेम म्हणजे काय? सब्जेक्ट. आणि प्रिडिकेट म्हणजे काय? ह्या वस्तूविषयी किंवा पर्सन विषयी किंवा प्लेस विषयी जे शब्द काय करतात? माहिती त्याची सांगतात. ते काय असतं? प्रिडिकेट. Okay, do you understand now? Predicate means what? Predicate says something about the subject. म्हणजे subject विषयी सांगायचं काम कोण करतं? Predicate. Understand now? Subject and predicate. Now listen. We see now here example. Miss Shanti is our English teacher. Miss Shanti is our English teacher. Then see second sentence. The cow and the dog are useful animals. The cow and dog are the useful animals. Means first sentence see Miss Shanti is the subject. Okay, we see now Miss Shanti is subject and remaining part is the predicate. Means is our English teacher. Is our English teacher is predicate and Miss Shanti is subject. Do you understand now? Now listen, see the second sentence. The cow and the dog are useful animals. The cow and the dog are useful animals means the cow and the dog is subject. The cow and the dog is subject and remaining part is predicate. Means are useful animal. Are useful animal are the predicate. Okay. Now listen. Ordinary a sentence begins with the subject. ओके, सेंटेन्सची सुरुवात ही कशाने होते? सब्जेक्टने होते. However, in an interrogative sentence, the sentence may or may not begins with the subject. Now listen, here is the interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence मध्ये काही वेळा काय होते? सब्जेक्टने सुरुवात होते किंवा काही वेळा सब्जेक्टने सेंटेन्सची सुरुवात होत नाही. तर काही वेळा काय होतं? सब्जेक्टची सुरुवात सेंटेन्सची सुरुवात ही सब्जेक्ट ने होते तर काही वेळा होत नाही. ओके, इन इंट्रोगेटिव्ह सेंटेन्स द सेंटेन्स मे और मे नॉट बिगिन विथ अ सब्जेक्ट. म्हणजे इंट्रोगेटिव्ह सेंटेन्स मध्ये काही वेळा सब्जेक्ट ने सुरुवात होते, वाक्याची सुरुवात ही सब्जेक्ट ने होते तर काही वेळा वाक्याची सुरुवात ही सेंटेन्स ने होत सब्जेक्ट ने होत नाही. ओके, फॉर एग्जांपल हियर कैन ही रीड हिंदी. Can he read Hindi? Who is your English teacher? Do you love your friends? Means you. In these interrogative sentence or questions are the subject. Okay, he, who, and you. These interrogative sentence or question are the subject. Now listen, an important point you have to remember is that in an imperative sentence, the subject is generally missing. Last video we see. Okay, then subject is missing or omitted. See here, do not talk loudly. Read your lesson carefully. Always be truthful. In all this sentence, the subject in each sentence is missing. Subject is missing, which is you. Subject is who? You. So, do not talk loudly. Do not talk loudly means what? You do not talk loudly. Okay, see here. Do not talk loudly means what? You do not talk loudly. Okay, you understand now? Subject means what and predicate means what. I think you understand it. Okay, thank you.